Welcome everybody as you come on in. We're happy to see you. Oh, lots of people, lots of familiar faces. Oh, that's not Isaac Gerson there. That's a Maddie Gerson. Hello.
Hi.
How are ya? And we see our friend Kimmy and Kim Castro and her daughter. Hello.
Hello.
And there's my friend Patrice. And our friend Tim. Yay. Oh, our friends Mio and Hannah are here. Yes.
But they're not back yet. They're going to work with Gerald now. And I told them to come back, but they haven't back yet. Hopefully
Well,
they join you sooner.
our friend Yoko is here, okay? This is wonderful. My mom is here. If she turns on her camera, I will wave to her and she can wave back at all my people. And then there are people here I don't know. I'm excited for all you people that I don't know as well. It's both my mom and my dad. How exciting is that? Hello. Well, we're very excited to have so many people coming, and we're just gonna give people some time because, you know, take a little time to come on in here. But fortunately, we've got a roaring campfire going for you right there. Yeah, and Mike is gonna just keep playing a little background music while I say hi to my friends, the Ruizes. Hello. Issa and Lily, good to see you. All right. People I don't know yet, but I look forward to meeting them. Hi, Juju. So we're looking forward to it. I hope you all have your best singing voices, because we are going to play some of my favorite camp songs today. Oh, my friend Diana has joined. It's a lovely profile picture, Diana.
Do we have a welcome screen?
Do we have, oh, we do have a welcome screen. Thank you, Mike. Mike just reminded me that we have a welcome screen that we want to make sure you all take a look at. If you're missing camp this summer, you can join us tonight for a taste of camp. That's a little picture of me. That's a little picture of Mike. And we're very grateful to these people here, the Hemophilia Federation of America, for starting it off, getting us going, coming up with this great idea, asking us to put this together. Very excited to see my friends, the Leewalks. Hello, the Leewalks. There they are. Going to spotlight them really quickly so you can see my friend Katie. Hi, Katie. Oh, is it?
Hello,
it's Larry. There's Larry too. Hello, Katie and Larry. Let's see, who else can I give a hello? Hey, Maddie. Maddie Gerson, can you wave to everybody? There's my friend Maddie. It's good to see you. All right, let's see. Let's say hi to my friend, Dr. Cindy. Hi. Good to see you all. All right. Let's see my friend Scotty. Hey, Scotty. Good to see you, buddy. All right. Let's see, who else? There's some families I don't know, but I would like to meet. Let's see, here are some people I don't know. Hello, Lindsay Hooper. Hi, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thanks so much for coming. Hello. All right. Can't wait to get to know you. Here we go. Let's see, who else can we see? Let's see. Hello, Heather Case. Hi, nice to see you. Well, it looks like some people are still joining. I'm going to give people about 2 more minutes to join. I'm going to see. So, oh, yep, looks like people are still coming. That's wonderful. All right. My friend Ann Lee Walk, have you seen our friend Jill or Will join? Have you seen Will?
I have not.
Okay.
Let me know if I do.
All right, will you let me know if you do? Because in the meantime, I'm going to ask my friend Anthony Wilson for a big favor. Anthony Wilson, if our friend Will doesn't join, would you be able to talk about your camp experience for these lovely people?
Oh yeah, I got it.
I thought you might. All right, thank you, friend. I really appreciate you very much. All right, good deal. I'll let you know. I'll give you the big signal when it's your turn. Thank you. Those are the kind of people you can depend on in the camp world. They just jump right in. They'll do whatever you ask. I love that. All right. Oh, my friend Jelly is here. Hi, Jelly. All right. Mike, we've got about 1 more minute. I'm going to give you 1 more minute.
Sounds good to me.
All right, because as people join, our friends at HFA will continue to add them in. Our wonderful friends from the Hemophilia Federation of America. Thank you so much for having us here tonight. All right, Mike, I
Is
think
it time to get started?
it's time to get started.
It's time to get started with a taste of camp.
It's time to get started.
It's time to get started for a taste of camp. It's time to get started for a taste of camp. It's time to get started for a taste of camp. It's time to get started. A taste of camp. It's time to get started for a taste of camp. That
Wow.
was in tune.
Hey, hey, Mike.
Hi.
I think it's time to get started
It's time to get started.
for a taste of camp.
Fantastic.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. My name is Ann,
And I'm Mike.
and we are with Beyond Recreation, and we are partnering tonight with the Hemophilia Federation of America to bring you a taste of camp.
Mwah.
But what is a taste of camp, Mike?
I'm not sure. It's like a taste. It's like an amuse-bouche. It's like an appetizer. So,
A little bit.
But yeah.
Because we can't all be at camp together this summer the way most of us would really love to be, my friends at HFA said, hey, wouldn't it be great if we could bring a little piece of camp or a taste of camp into the homes of people across the country this summer? And we thought that would be a great idea. You know, camp is a place, right? A lot of us go to a specific place out in nature, and it is a place. But camp isn't just a place, right? Camp is a feeling, camp is relationships, and camp is a state of mind. So we're hoping tonight, those of you that have never been to camp before, you're gonna start to understand a little bit about what the camp state of mind is. Those of you who have been to camp before, hopefully we can bring you back and you can have those feelings, those memories, a little taste, a little excitement today for what camp is. Those of you who have been to camp, but you've never been able to take your families, now maybe just a little bit, they'll understand why you're so excited, why you come home every year singing all those songs and doing all those goofy things, because at camp, it's a place where you can be yourself, a place where you can meet all different kinds of people, a place where you can have great confidence and you can build your ability to solve problems, and it's a place that you look forward to all year long. So that's what a taste of camp is, but we did it in terms of a campfire, because at camp, campfires, like is on my shirt, campfires are a really important part of camp, and they're one of Mike's favorite parts of camp.
It is my absolute favorite part of camp. Now, actually, the favorite part is the relationships, the people that I get to meet and the bonds that we make that last forever, right? But I also love making a fire. And my favorite part of the camp schedule is the opening and closing campfires. And here's the thing, when you go down to the campfire is usually already made. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about that, because we're going to go visit our fire that is in our home right now. Meet me at the other camera. Hello. So this is our fire that's already going. That's how it normally happens at camp. So normally we don't get to know how the campfire actually got started. So I'm going to peel back the curtain a little bit and show you how we can start a fire. This is sort of a campfire 101 lesson. So a good way to make a campfire starter is by taking a little cotton ball and a little piece of paper egg carton. Don't use a styrofoam egg carton, but a paper egg carton works really well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little bit of petroleum jelly and I'm going to squeeze it onto the cotton ball. And what that makes, because the petroleum jelly has, you know, the wax in it, it kind of makes like a little makeshift candle. right? So it's a little candle that's going to burn for about 3 to 5 minutes, and that's usually enough to get your fire started. So that's how I started the fire here today. And what I'm going to show you now, I'm going to open this up a little bit. Oh, it's going to be really hot because it's really hot. Yeah, I wanted to start the fire on the coffee table, but the fire marshal called and said that was probably a bad idea. So we have the fire going in our fireplace. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take my trusty little tongs here. I'm going to hold our little fire starter just like this. I'm going to give it a little light, just like that. All right, you see how it's burning? And that's going to burn for about 3 to 5 minutes. I'm going to place that right in our fire that's already going. There you go, little guy. All right, and that is how you get a fire started. Now, all of you have a really important job right now, and that is to make sure to keep an eye on this fire. This camera is going to be on this fire for the whole time. And if you start to see it needing some tender loving care, if it needs some attention, needs some more wood, then be sure to throw up your digital hand or give us a little chat in the chat window to let us know, hey, that fire needs some attention, okay? But Mike, how do you raise your digital hand or how do you use the chat window? Funny you should ask, because we wrote a song about it. I'm gonna sing it for you in just a second, but let's take a moment or two just to enjoy this fire. Okay, so as is the tradition with every campfire, you have to have an acoustic guitar, right? That's the rule.
Since the dawn of time.
Since the dawn of time, since the very first fire, there was a cave person with a ponytail who had an acoustic guitar and came out and wanted to do the latest song that he wrote. But anyway, we wrote a song about how to use Zoom, because I know a lot of you have used Zoom, but maybe some of you haven't used it as much. So just to make sure that we're all on the same page, here's a Zoom song for you. We're gonna talk about camp, but we're not in the same room.
We're all hanging out in separate rooms.
So let's take a few minutes to talk about Zoom.
Zoom, it's a virtual room.
And that means we need to learn some rules.
Learn to use some really helpful tools.
There's only a few, so just stay cool. We'll all get by if we just learn the rules.
I don't really like rules, but these are really helpful tools.
Number one, we need to learn how to mute and unmute.
Learn to mute and unmute.
Look for a tiny little microphone, isn't it cute?
Lower left-hand corner, isn't it cute?
It should have a red line through it until you want to be heard. In that case, you should click it and speak, but please click it again when you're done so we can keep the background noise to a minimum and hear the person who's speaking right now. Number two, let's learn how to raise our digital hands.
Throw your digital hands in the air now.
Click on participants and then click to raise your hand.
Participants and then raise your hand.
You can do this whenever you have something you want to ask us. Or maybe you need us to know something really important. Let's all try it right now.
Everybody raise your digital hands. Not this hand, but your digital hand. Oh, I can see that 6, 7, 8 of you have 9 of you have raised your hand. One of them is Kim Castro. She did it right away because she's really good at following rules. Oh, now there's 12, 14, 16, 15 people have raised their hands.
Number three, let's click on the button called chat,
where you can type your questions or comments.
And now type how you're feeling so we know where you're at.
Happy, hungry, or sleepy, or silly.
Let's switch between speaker and gallery view.
Upper right-hand corner to change your view.
This lets you switch between seeing everybody or just the person speaking. Now our lesson is through.
Well, thank goodness, because it's not like everybody hasn't already been using Zoom for the last few months and we're already experts by now.
True. the end of our song, but there's one more thing.
It's very important, so listen really closely.
It's a little known rule that I'm about to sing.
It's super helpful and really important.
The official Zoom website says the signal is clearer with your hands up high. So give it a try, throw them up way high. Okay, so I'm kidding, but keep your hands in the sky. Now make a silly face. Now make an angry face. Now add 2 and 2 and subtract 3 and add 5 and put the answer on your fingers. That's it for me. I hope you agree. It's so simple and see you on later alligator. And that's how you zoom.
All right, thank you very much, Mike. I hope you all enjoyed that. If you enjoyed it,
That's a fancy way to
wave your hands in the air.
Love it.
Yeah, all right. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, the Goslings liked it. That makes me so happy. Now, I know that many of you probably already knew how to use Zoom, and you know, that's all right, because some of you maybe have never used Zoom before. That's also fine. That's one of the best things about camp. When we come to camp with all different abilities. Some of us may be amazing basketball players, great at guitar, or you're just really, really good at looking at trees. Doesn't matter what your skills are. When you come to camp, everybody's accepted, everybody belongs, and we all meet you where you're at so that we can build these great communities together, just like we're building here tonight. One of my favorite ways of building community is just being goofy together. And part of being goofy together is singing goofy songs. So since I was the one that got to decide what song we're singing tonight, I got to choose my very favorite camp song. And Mike's gonna tell you a little bit about it.
Absolutely. It is rapidly becoming one of my favorite songs, and it's called the Bean Song. Now, some of you may know it, some of you may not. But the cool thing about it is that it's about our dog named Bean. And the thing is, Bean can take on a whole bunch of different nicknames. So if you know the names of any beans, be thinking about it, because we're going to need you to type those into your chat windows right now, because we're going to need those in just a moment. But real quick, an overview of what the lyrics are for this song. Could you throw up the lyrics for me, Ann?
1 second.
Thank you. So it's called the Bean Song, and the tune goes a little something like this. My dog Pinto loves to roam. One day Pinto left his home. He came back so nice and clean. Where, oh, where has Pinto been? Pinto bean, Pinto bean, Pinto bean. Now, you say it 3 times at the end, Pinto bean, Pinto bean, Pinto bean, and then you have to make the sound effect, which is my favorite part. Okay? So Pinto is his name right now, but we also need the names of some other beans. So if you haven't already, type them right there into your chat window, because we're gonna sing some different verses.
All right, well, we've already got another verse, and the word is green.
Yeah, my dog Green loves to roam. One day Green left his home. He came back so nice and clean. Where, oh, where has Green been? Green bean, green bean, green bean. That was fantastic.
All right.
That was great. That's a good one. You know, and you always got to start with green beans, because it's my least favorite, but you know, it is good for you, right?
Okay.
Yeah. What's our next bean?
It's a long one.
Oh, a long one. Uh-oh. Get your tongues ready for a tongue twister of. My dog Garbanzo loves to roam. One day Garbanzo left his home. He came back so nice and clean. Where, oh, where has Garbanzo been? Garbanzo bean, Garbanzo bean, Garbanzo bean. Okay, all right. My tongue needs a little rest from that.
Oh, thank goodness. This next one from Lindsay
Yeah, what is it?
is a good one and easy.
Oh, Lima. Yeah, my dog Lima loves to roam. One day Lima left his home. He came back so nice and clean. Where, oh, where has Lima been? Lima bean, Lima bean, Lima bean. Okay, all right.
Okay.
There can't be that many more beans
There
out
are
there,
so
right?
many more
No.
beans. There's so many more beans. I'm going to tell you, the Ruizes did one of my favorites.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Whatever could that be?
Human.
Human! My dog Human loves to roam. One day Human left his home. He came back so nice and clean. Where, oh, where has Human been? Human bean, Human bean, Human bean. Okay,
All right.
I'll be honest with you, I don't understand that.
Human, like human being? Like
But we're not
being?
made of beings. We're
Human
made of
being.
oh, human being.
All right.
Oh,
We're gonna do one more.
clever. That's very clever. Oh, is this the last one?
This is I think we have time for one more.
One
Comes
more,
from
all
my
right.
friend Anthony Wilson. My
It's
dog
baked. My dog baked loves to roam. One day baked left his home. He came back so nice and clean. Where has baked been? Baked bean, baked bean, baked bean.
All right.
Fantastic. Well done, everyone. Great job. That was some really, I didn't even know there were that many beans out there. I've learned something today. I've learned something really valuable that, first of all, humans are made of beans. I didn't know that. But, but that's something you do at the camp is you learn new things.
You do learn new things, and you learn how to take risks, and you learn how to step up when you are called, when you are asked, and when you can be there to support your friends. And so I am very lucky to let you know that we have a last-minute addition speaker. Oh, Juju is concerned that our fire is going out.
Oh.
So thank you, Juju,
Thank
for letting
you.
us know about that. Very important. So one of the things we wanted to do was let you know why camp is so important, not just in general, but also in the bleeding disorder community. Kids with hemophilia and bleeding disorders have been able to go to camp since 1969, thanks to a camp in Michigan called Camp Bold Eagle that was started all those years ago. And it has strengthened the bleeding disorder community immensely. So my friend, Anthony Wilson, is going to just spend about the next 3 to 5 minutes talking about why camp is so important to him and why specifically bleeding disorder camp has helped him along. So Anthony, thank you so much for being a last minute speaker. Appreciate you very much.
No problem, man. So my name is Anthony Wilson. I've been going to camp for like 10 years. Camp Old Eagle specifically. First camp I've ever been to. As soon as I went there, they were so opening to everything that I wanted to do there. They listened, and they have just turned what I thought camp would be, which was like, I thought it'd be like just spending time outside doing weird stuff, but it turned out to be one of the best experiences I've had. HFM and Camp Old Eagle have made a severe impact in my life, and that is to just learn my own self-control and to learn how to basically make sure that I am okay and make sure that I take care of myself, because us with kids with hemophilia, we really can't do anything. Some of us can play sports, but not that much. I just make sure that I can go to whatever extent I can to make sure that my health and everybody else's health with hemophilia has the best time, and make sure that they are okay and that they can just do whatever they want but not hurt themselves. So the camp has tons of things to do there. You can go fishing, you can swim, meet all these new people, and you also have this thing called individual choice, where you can choose what particular things you would like to do. And sadly, since we can't be there this year, we have somehow managed to, which I am very grateful for, to still have that. And they just give us the opportunity to do what we want to do. And they have made it to where we are happy and we are enjoying everything. They always do that every single year that kids go there and be their little blip of happiness, as one of my good friends says.
Yeah.
And they are just the best people there. Everybody there is friendly. Everybody that I know that goes there, they love Camp Old Eagle. They are very grateful, just like me. They're very grateful to be there, to be accepted there, and to have the best week 2 weeks, however long it is. I really can't remember. But have the best time that they have there. And camp is just
Thank you.
camp is just the best.
Yeah, and so are you. You're just the best. Thank you so much for talking about what camp means to you. One of the things I'm excited to be here is to share these personal experiences from people like Anthony. Anthony is he's a teenager. He's been going to camp again for 10 years, and he's working at camp this summer as a counselor in training. I've loved getting to know Anthony through virtual camp this summer. But one of the things I love so much about camp is not just these aren't just one person stories. These stories have data behind them, and I'm a huge data nerd. I love to talk to you about data. I'm going to tell you that Anthony's experience is backed up by the data. So the American Camp Association does all this great research, and some of the things that Anthony just talked about, like self-control, we know for sure that camp increases intentional behavior. Kids who go to camp have an increase in their ability to have the behaviors that they intend to have. Camp, he talked about camp being an open and accepting place. Camp increases emotional intelligence in kids because it's a place where they're allowed to openly express themselves. Camp is a wonderful place for increasing confidence and skills. And I just love that what Anthony is saying, because there's so much data to back up his personal experience. So I am thrilled. Thank you so much again, Anthony, for that. Now, another great part about Campfires is Campfire skits. So Mike and I have been working on putting together a Campfire skit for you.
Yeah, but before we do that, I have some really good news for you, Ann.
Oh, before we do the skit?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, I like good news.
So last week when you let me borrow some money for lunch,
Yes.
I have the money to pay you back.
Oh, you didn't have to pay me back.
Oh, really?
That's so sweet.
That's so sweet of you. No, but you know what? I like to honor my debts,
Okay.
and I want to give you the $4 back that you gave me so that I could have lunch. That was really nice.
$4. Thank you
Yeah,
so much for
you're
this
so
$4.
welcome. Thank you for lunch. What are you going to do with that $4?
Oh, $4? I mean, I'm probably just going to put it in the bank. I'm a saver.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good idea because, you can get more money by putting it in the bank and
Yes,
drawing
interest.
But you know what?
Yes. What?
I have an opportunity for you right here, right now, today, to make more money than just the $4 that I gave you.
An opportunity?
Mm-hmm. I've been taking an online course, a master class on how to become a game show host. Yeah.
Oh.
And so I would like to do a game show right here, right now. It's kind of like Cash Cab, just like right here, and you could win like at least $4 more or maybe even more.
Well, I mean, I do like to support lifelong learning.
Thanks.
But I don't know. I'm not very good at trivia games.
Oh, okay. Well, this one's really simple. All I'm going to do is ask you some questions, and for every question you get right, I'll give you another $1. But for every question you get wrong, I'll have to take $1 because it's a game show. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm smart enough to do that.
Okay. Tell you what. I've got a special deal for you. Don't tell Masterclass I'm doing this, but right here, just for today, I'm going to give you the answers to all the questions before I even ask the question.
Wait, you're going to give me the answers to the questions?
I'm going to give you all the answers to all the questions, and then you'll have them beforehand, so you'll know.
I mean, that would be good, but my memory is so bad. There's no way I can remember all those answers.
That's right. Okay, I got it. I'm going to make all the answers the same answer. So for every question, it'll be just the same answer. So you only have to remember one answer.
Just one answer.
One answer. And in fact, you know what? I think here, I've got a visual aid. So I'm going to hold this here the whole time. Because what is this?
A plastic spoon?
It is, because plastic spoon is going to be the answer to every question.
Plastic spoon is the answer?
Plastic spoon. Yep, that's right. So as long as you answer plastic spoon to any question that I ask you, you will win another $1.
All right, I'm in.
Fantastic.
I can do this.
Okay.
I'm ready. Okay.
Are you ready to get started?
I'm ready.
Okay, that's $1 for me.
Hey, wait a minute. What?
Sorry, that was a question. I asked you if you were ready to get started. That's a question, and the answer to every question is plastic spoon. Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want to try again?
Yeah.
Okay, that's another $1 for me.
Oh.
Sorry, it was another question, so you have to answer plastic spoon. Right. Did you understand the rules when I gave them?
I mean, yeah, I guess I
No,
did.
you didn't, because that's another $1 for me. Because that's another question, and the answer to every question is plastic spoon.
Plastic spoon.
Yeah. Oh, you look a little sad. I'm sorry.
I am. I had $3. I had $4, and now I have $1.
Okay. Tell you what. You know what? I feel a little bit bad. I'm just getting started in this game show biz. So why don't we do this? Let's push it.
You didn't do a very good job with the instructions.
I'm sorry. It's okay. I'll get better. But for right now, let's push a big reset button. I'm going to give you all this money back.
Okay.
So it's like we're starting from scratch.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Starting over.
Okay.
And we'll just do one final lightning round question.
Okay.
Okay. But first, we're going to get plastic spoon. Get the answer in your
Plastic
head.
spoon.
Right. So
Okay.
let's say plastic spoon over and over. Get it in your brain. Plastic spoon. Plastic spoon. Everyone out there say plastic spoon. Plastic spoon. Plastic spoon. Good. The answer to the question. Good. And your final question is, would you like to have all that money or a plastic spoon?
Plastic spoon.
Great. Here you go. Thanks.
Hey, come on, that's not fair.
Didn't. But in the meantime, I'm going to introduce our next speaker. Her name is Haley Powers, and she comes from Pentwater, Michigan. She's been part of the Camp Bold Eagle family for over 10 years now, and she is a counselor in training this year at Camp Bold Eagle at home. Please welcome Haley Powers.
Okay, so basically, I started camp when I was 6, and I have an older sister who does not have hemophilia, and my younger brother has hemophilia, but I've always been there for a really long time. I was always there like with someone, like I was with my sister, or I was with my cousin. But then in my first year of second session camp, my cousin was not, she went to Outpost instead, and my older sister did not want to come, and my younger brother was too young for that. So it was my first year alone, and I was like super nervous about it, but that ended up being like one of my best years at camp, and the year that made me really like love camp. Like, I don't think I would have the same love for camp that I do without that year. And that year, before that year, I did not talk like at all. I was someone's sister, I was someone's cousin, or I was like someone's niece. And now like I have my own friends that like they're friends with other people too. But I feel like now I'm like super more outgoing, and I'm able to do way better during school and stuff, like answer questions, and it's really just been super helpful for me in my like normal life to have the experience of like singing camp songs really loud and like talking to new people every year.
I love that. I love that. Haley, I love that so much. I love especially that you talked about what it was like to be at camp without being someone's cousin, someone's sibling, someone's niece. You get to find your own voice, exactly who you are at camp. And we know from all this study, because I'm going to bring it right back to the research, that what Haley says is not just Haley's experience, it's a lot of kids' experience, that camp increases self-esteem. When kids who go to camp, I have seen Haley, I've actually known Haley a really long time. She was that quiet, someone's sister, someone's niece, a very, very long time. And to see her now as a camp staff member, leading songs and leading activities, I see such a confidence in her that I think I'm so excited to hear that she feels like camp was a part of that. You know, a lot of kids who go to camp go on to work at camp, either as teenagers or young adults. And there are some amazing benefits from camp employment. So there was a great study done at the University of Waterloo in Ontario that talked about the benefits of camp employment. And it shows that you have an increase in confidence and skills, an increase in the ability to solve problems, an increase in appreciation for diversity. So when you go to camp, especially a bleeding disorder camp, as we know, hemophilia affects people equally across socioeconomic bounds, across racial bounds, across religious bounds. Camp for kids with hemophilia, you get all different kinds of kids there. And when you go and you meet kids like Haley or Anthony or other friends of ours that we know, it gives us an opportunity to understand people who aren't from our neighborhoods, who aren't from our schools, who might not even be from our state if we're lucky enough to travel to get to go to camp. So it really does increase your appreciation for diversity, and it does give you an increase in leadership and interpersonal skills, just like Haley shared. So that was one of my favorite things to hear about camp and to see Haley as a grown-up now. I love that. I also love the following camp game. Now, this is a camp game that I learned from my dear friend Tim. He is the master of teaching it. I am but a mere disciple, but I am here to bring it to you. This game is called Order Up, and we all get to play together. Michael, you are going to watch everybody, okay?
Yes.
But everybody's going to stay watching me, but he's going to watch you.
And let's encourage everyone to go into gallery view.
So you,
Oh, no,
we don't
Sorry.
want to do that. Stay right where you are.
I'm going to go into gallery
He's
view.
going to go into gallery view, but you want to stay watching me because I'm going to give you some very specific instructions. And it's going to, there's only a couple of hand motions, very easy, only a couple of hand motions that you need to learn. And it's just up. So everybody show me up. It's down. It's nose, lobes as in earlobes, and bows as in elbows, and then nibbledy-bibble. Okay?
Could I make a request? There are some folks who have their cameras off, and if you're going to play with us, then please turn your cameras on so we can see your beautiful faces, and then I can tell if you have gotten it or missed. Mwah!
All right, so.
Great, all those cameras are turning on.
All right, great.
Fantastic.
Now I can't see the mic, so you're gonna have to monitor.
Yep, I'm looking.
Now the thing about this game, it's very fun. I've got my friend Jelly pulled up because I know she knows how to play this game. You only do those hand motions when I say the word order first. It's similar to a game Simon Says, but I think Simon Says is for kids and Order Up is for big people. So order up, okay? So when I say order, you go up. If I say order, you go down. So order up, order down. Now, if I say up, don't go up. You have to wait till I say order, okay? All right, Jelly, I saw that. All right, so order up, order down, order up, order down, order nose, order lobes, order bows, order nibbledy-bibble. Okay, you got it. Really good job, really good job. We're gonna step it up a little bit. Here we go, ready? Here we go. Order up, order down, up. Now, if you flipped your hands over
Sharon
like
Myers.
Gary
Out.
Gerson, who has been playing this game for at least 20 years, you're now out. All right, because I didn't say the word order. So everybody order up. I'm sad to be laughing because Gary looks so devastated. I'm so sorry, buddy. Love you. Order nose, order lobes, order bows, order nibbledy-bibble. All right, good. We're going. Here we go. All right, here we go. Here we go. Bringing it in. Order up, order down. Order up, order down. Order nose, order lobes, bows. Okay, good. Order bows.
Oh,
Order nibbledy-bibble. All right, all right, all right. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Order up, order down. Order up, down. If you went down, you're out. Ah!
and remember, once you're out, you have to stay out until the end. And we're also going some on the honor system because I can't see everybody.
Someone on the honor system because
Yeah.
camp is an honorable place.
Exactly.
Order down. Order nose, order lobes, order bows, order lobes, order nose, order lobes, order nose, order lobes, order nose, bows,
Oh, that was good.
order bows, nose.
Nicely done.
Oh, and Lee Walk, you are out.
Ah!
Order nose, order nose,
I'm out. You got me on that
order
one.
nibbledy-bibble. All right, here we go, here we go. Now it's gonna get hard, now it's gonna get hard. Here we go, ready? Order up, order down. Order up, order down. Order nose, order lobes, order nose, order bows, order nose, order lobes, order bows, nibbledy-bibble.
Oh,
Jelly!
Martha!
Order nibbledy-bibble,
Sorry,
order
Martha.
nibbledy-bibble, order. Oh.
Martha, you're out. Sorry.
Oh, I did. I got you on that one, Andy. I did. Good to see you here, Andy. All right, here we go. Order up, order down, order up, order down. Order nose, order lobes, order nose, order bows, order nose, order lobes, order nose, order lobes, order nose, order lobes, nibbledy-bibble. Order nibbledy-bibble. Now, if you are playing this game, you have to be watching me in the camera. No fair looking at the ceiling, Mrs. Gerson. No fair looking at the ceiling. So everybody, eyes on me, eyes on me, eyes on me.
All right. Can we have a quick show of hands? Wave your hands if you are still in.
Raise your hands if you're still in so Mikey knows who to watch.
Excellent. Good, good, good. Excellent. Thank you.
Here we go. Order up. Order down. Order up. Order down. Order nose. Order lobes. Order nibbledy-bibble. Order nose. Lobes.
Oh,
did I catch anybody?
Out.
Order lobes. Okay, nibbledy-bibble. Order nibbledy-bibble.
Oh, yeah, good. Okay.
All right, how many people do I have left here?
I think we got about 6 or 7.
Oh my gosh, this is hard. Oh, okay.
Lightning round.
Okay. Order up. Order down. Order up. Order down. Order nose. Order up. Down. Katie Lewalk, I saw it. All right. Order down. Order nose. Order lobes. Order nose. Order bows. Order nose. If you're holding your lobes right now, you are out because I said order nose. Order nose. Order lobes. Order bows. Order lobes. Order nose. Order bows. Order lobes. Order bows. Order lobes. Order nose. Order lobes. Order nibbledy-bibble. I think I got Shelly Gerson. I think she gave up on me. How many people do I have left?
I think there's at least 4 people that I see.
Okay, we're gonna do one more round and we'll see if there's anybody left standing. You are the tie winners. Here we go. Order up, order down, order up, order down, order nose, order lobes, order nose, order lobes. You should be on lobes if you're bows. Order lobes, order nose, order lobes. Good, nibbledy-bibble. Order nibbledy-bibble. Do we still have 4 left?
I think no.
Who do we have left?
Let's see. Looks like Jenna Wicks and Tim Wicks are still in.
Of course they are.
Oh, Tim, you're out? Oh, no. Okay. All right. I'm having to flip between screens. There's so many of you. It's amazing.
If you are still in this game,
give us a big wave.
Or throw your name in the chat. Either way, because I want to call you out and tell you who you are.
Then that may be it.
Was it Jenna Wicks, the big winner?
I don't know. Yes?
Jenna Wicks was the big winner!
We lost on the last one when you said nibbledy-bibble.
Oh, I love your honesty, Jenna. Thank you very much. I think all of you are big winners for participating and for having wonderful attitudes, just like Mr. Gerson's beautiful attitude. Well, I want to tell you that that has been a ton of fun. And that's the kind of fun that I think my friend Jackson McCann wants to tell you about right now. Jackson is from Newburgh, Oregon. He has gone to Camp Tapawingo for 5 years. And he is going to tell you, I have read over what he wants to talk about, and I'm really excited for you to hear directly from Jackson. So Jackson, take it away.
So I'm just going to talk to you guys about some things I did at camp, some skills I learned. Yeah. So some skills I learned at camp would be not being scared to do things. That could just be starting a conversation with a new person or doing something I haven't done before. Camp really helped me feel more confident about doing things I didn't think I could do. Before I went to camp, I wasn't really thinking about infusing myself and I didn't feel ready. When I got to camp for the first time, I heard about the award called the Big Stick. You get the Big Stick by self-infusing for the first time. A staff member named Crooked Branch takes hours carving a personalized stick just for you. My Big Stick is a stick with no bark and very special carvings on it. It has my name in the middle, a compass, and a needle with a star on it. The counselors and nurses at camp helped support me and guide me to success. The nurses asked me information about my hemophilia medication, and I aced all the questions. My cabin counselors, Dave and Mango, really helped guide me to success too, and they also cheered me on. When it was time for my weekly infusion, I said I wanted to infuse myself. I was told tips about self-infusion, and I tried self-infusing for the first time. Surprisingly, I infused myself successfully. I was very excited, and I was able to receive my Big Stick. I felt very accomplished and felt like I was able to do anything. Camp really helped me learn to manage my bleeding disorder. Each year, my infusion skills have gotten better thanks to camp. And in some ways, camp helped me feel connected to the bleeding disorder community is throughout my school career, I've only come across one person with hemophilia in my entire school district. The only reason I found out that we went to camp, the only reason I found out he went to school was because I talked with him at camp. This shows how camp unites people. To go to camp and be able to talk to a large group of people with hemophilia makes me feel happy and not alone. A camp memory that will stay with me is going to the top of the trees on the flying squirrel. The flying squirrel is a contraption I went on at camp where I got lifted off of the ground with the help of my cabin mates who pull a rope and it lifts me up into the air. I really wanted to go on it since there's an age limit. You have to be, I think, 10 to go on it, and I was 7 at the time I heard about it. And when I was able to go on it, I felt nervous and confident. I got pulled up, and when I was at the height I wanted to be at, I pulled a lever on the contraption where you just swing, you pull a little lever on it, and then you swing into this vast valley of beautiful green trees. And there's a lot of safety implemented, and you're surrounded just by a lot of really pretty nature. So it just feels amazing. And the impact camp had on building relationships with others, well, there's so many ways camp helped me with that. I feel like the most important one is how I think it helped. I think it just helped me make more friends, because just seeing how many people are there's so many friendly people. The counselors help so much since they're all just friendly and welcoming. And yeah, that's really it. So.
That's amazing. Jackson, thank you so much for sharing that. I just give you a big wave, and if I were there in person, I'd give you the biggest high five because I love what you just shared with us. I love when you talk about feeling, especially talking about your self-infusion for the first time. I mean, that is a really powerful thing about bleeding disorder camp for me, is watching kids take that big, brave step of learning how to give themselves their own medicine in their own veins. Those of you who aren't around hemophilia all that much, you'll know that that's a big deal. If you can imagine giving yourself your own IV infusion. And we have kids that start working on this and working towards it when they first start coming to camp at age 6, and they work toward it until they're ready to do it themselves year after year coming at camp. You know, studies of chronic illness camps shows that kids who go to camps based on their chronic illness have an improved attitude towards their illness. It definitely improves quality of life. There's an improvement in self-perception, and again, that all-important improvement in self-esteem. And I love that Jackson highlighted that feeling, that self-confidence, and those relationships. The benefit of camp is relationships. So I look forward. I know that so many of us, it can be such a struggle to build relationships when we're online in an environment like this, but I am so, so excited that I have built a relationship already with Jackson. Just through this experience, I feel closer to him. So thank you so much for being a part of my camp family now, Jackson. And Haley and Anthony, I really appreciate you all being a part of my camp family, and all of you that are here today as part of that as well. I'm getting very, very excited and very emotional because camp means a lot to me. It's a place where I have found myself, where I've always gotten to be my best self. And one of the reasons is because no one makes fun of me for loving silly, goofy songs. So we have another silly, goofy song for you.
Yeah!
That Mike is going to overview for you.
This is one of my favorite songs. It's called Boom Chicka Boom. And again, if you don't know it yet, we're about to learn it. And I don't even have to explain it because this is a Do As I Do song.
A Do As I Do song?
Because you're going to say what I say.
Say what I say.
And do what I do.
And do what I do.
And that's how we do this song.
And that's how we do this song.
I said, oh.
I have a question for you.
Yes, actually, okay.
I'm so sorry.
Don't repeat that yet.
Don't repeat that yet.
On pause.
If you have a verse of this song that you know because you've been to camp before and you love this song, I want you to type the verse of that song into the chat window if you know the verse and you'd be willing to lead it.
Ooh.
So Mike's going to do a couple on his own, But if there's someone out there who knows a verse and they want to lead one, type it into the chat window and I will highlight them when the time comes around.
Fantastic.
All right, I'm ready to repeat after you again.
Let's turn it back on. Now repeat after me.
Repeat after me.
And do what I do.
And do what I do.
I said a boom, chicka boom.
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 I said a boom, chicka rocka, chicka boom.
I said a boom, chicka rocka, chicka boom.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
One more time.
One more time.
Underwater style.
Underwater style.
I said a boom, chicka boom. I said a boom, chicka boom. I said a boom, chicka rocka, chicka boom.
I said
Uh-huh.
uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
One more
One
time.
more time.
Barnyard style.
Barnyard style.
I said a moo, chicka moo.
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 I said a moo, chicka chicka moo.
I said a boo, chicka boo.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
One more time.
One more time.
We have someone who wants to lead it?
All right, Juju.
Let's do it.
I said a zoom to the moon.
I
said a zoom to the moon.
To the moon.
I said a zoom to the moon.
I said a zoom
the
to the moon.
I said a zoom, zipper, zapper to the moon.
I said
a zoom, zipper,
zoom,
zapper,
zipper,
zapper to the moon.
To the moon.
Uh-huh.
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 Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
One more time.
One more time.
One more time.
Tim, or go ahead.
We have,
Mikey.
okay. Flower style.
Flower style.
I said a bloom, chicka bloom.
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 I said a bloom, chicka blossom, chicka bloom.
I said a boom, chicka blossom, chicka boom.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
One more time.
One more time. Andy Lawrence brings it to us pirate style.
That's for Michael.
That's for you, my friend. You can do it.
You can do it. We believe in you.
I can't do it.
Do
Let's
it for
help
the kids, Andy.
Go, Andy, go, Andy,
Panic.
go.
Panic.
Go, Michael. Michael,
I
I'm
said-
talking to you. Help me out.
Andy,
Help me out.
Andy.
Let's help him out because we never want to embarrass
Andy, Andy, Andy,
Stop.
Andy.
All right, let's do it.
We'll do it together,
Yes,
Andy.
let's do it again.
All right.
I
Set
said
up
I-
R, chicka R. Set up R, chicka R. I
R.
said a R, chicka R.
I said a
R.
I said a R, chicka, blimey, matey, blimey, chicka
I
R.
said a R, chicka, blimey, chicka, blimey, chicka, R.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One more
Oh,
time.
yeah.
More time.
One more time.
Heather Case, do you want to lead Really Girl Style?
I will
Oh,
do
see,
it
that was a
with
question.
you.
We'll
I'll
do it
do it with you.
together.
Yeah.
All right. Heather Case, do it with Michael, Valley
All right.
Girl Style.
Valerie, I said, boom, a chicka boom.
I said I like boom, chicka boom.
I said, boom, chicka boom.
I said like boom, chicka boom.
I said, boom, chicka, gaga me with a spoon, a spoon, a spoon.
I said a boom, chicka, gag me with a spoon, spoon, spoon.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One more time.
One more time.
All right, we'll finish it out with race car style. I said a broom, shift a broom.
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 I said a broom, shift a grinder, shift a grinder, shift a broom.
I said a broom, shift a grinder, shift a grinder, shift a broom.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No more time.
No more time.
Great job,
Yay,
everybody.
boom, chicka boom, everybody.
Uh,
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Hey, Mikey,
Yes.
can you hand me my craft kit?
absolutely.
Oh, well, I looked at the time and I realized that it's just about time to wrap up, but don't freak out. Don't worry, because we're doing this again next week. We're going to do it next Thursday. We're going to have different songs, different activities, different speakers, so we can do this all again next week. Some of you may have received a craft kit in the mail, and you're thinking, why did I get a craft kit in the mail if you're not going to do Craft Stand? Well, it's for next week. We have a craft for the next week and for the week after that. So we have 2 more of these fun campfires to do together, same time next week, next Thursday, and then the Thursday after that. If you have other friends from your community that you think would like to join us, share it along. We'd love to have more people come, and we'll learn how to do lanyards next week and this fun popsicle stick yarn craft activity the week after that. So we're really looking forward to that. I want to make sure I say a giant thank you to the whole HFA staff, including Ann Lewalk and my friend Carrie. Say thank you so much, very much, for making this happen, for making this a thing. So Michael is really good at doing goodbyes. Something
Oh.
I'm not very good at, but Mike is very good at doing goodbyes. So
Yeah.
can you do a goodbye for us?
I'm going to do my special goodbye song for you because you know what? It's just goodbye for now, but we'll see you again hopefully next week. But you know, our time tonight has come to an end. So here it is, the goodbye song. This is the goodbye song. It isn't very long.